Today we're going to turn Fidelia into a creepy porcelain doll. My key materials in making this porcelain look is a clay that I'm going to put all over her body that when it hardens it starts cracking, and because I want to do a creepy doll I want to have cracks all over. And I want to do this pretty early on in the makeup because the longer that it's on the skin and dries, the more cracks that are going to come through. Generally when we think of dolls, they have very wide round eyes. So I'm going to use a white eyeliner pencil in the waterline. I'm going to make it pretty thick because I want her eyes to look a little bit bigger. Then I'm also going to use a concealer as an eyeshadow base, then start contouring her crease with taupes and purples, and I'm going to take those same colors and do it underneath where I put the white and then start dragging it down so it looks like it's dripping. So I knew her skin with the clay is going to turn a little greenish, so when I do an airbrush base all over her, I'm going to be using something that's called Pale Dead, and it's kind of an off-white. It's not white completely, it's got a little bit of a greenish and yellowish tinge to it, so that's gonna really help with the creep factor for sure. After we have her complexion, we still have to contour her. So for this, we're doing something a little creepier. So I'm using a taupey color, more like what I call a dead girl contour. I'm gonna do a little bit more on her forehead because I want it to be kind of rotted almost. So that's why I like the taupe color as well. Then I'm gonna bring it down her chin, and I'm really gonna go with her décolleté as well and contour her bones. After I got her complexion down and her contour, we're gonna do something called splattering. I'm gonna take a chip brush and an alcohol palette, and I'm going to just flick specks of dark brown and dark gray all over, and this is gonna add to the texture of the skin. Something that I really like to do is use reds and dark purples because they're bruise colors. So when you do that as an eyeshadow and you start dragging it down, it gives that creepy vibe because it's already a dark color that you associate with bruises and cuts and zombies. Because I want to have some of the human in her, I'm going to add some veins with a really dark purple. The more bold that they are, the creepier it's going to be, especially if she's in a darker room. When we think of dolls, they normally have really nice eyelashes, so of course I have to add some fake eyelashes to this look. The final step to this look, which is kind of the one I've been waiting for the whole night, is I'm gonna be using something called mouth effects. It goes underneath your tongue, and then you swirl it all over your teeth, and it makes your mouth black. Okay, Vitalia, are you ready to see what you look like?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god! I can't look at myself! Oh god. That is really creepy. So creepy.
And as I'm gonna leave you guys with just some advice. Watch out for the dolls in your room. Just saying.